Hey guys, Barton25 here playing FSX once again. Today we will be flying a Boeing 777-300ER, which I think is extended range, is what that stands for, from Auckland in New Zealand to San Francisco. So this will be my first trans-Pacific flight, recorded or not. So, this has an FMC, and that was causing problems in some earlier tests, but then I realized, I didn't know how to program it, but then I realized it automatically programs itself. Alright. Let's bring that and 35,000 feet, because to me that's kind of your average cruising altitude. Altitude hold. Oh, no, FD on. Yeah, sometimes there are a bit. There are some problems here, but this does work. I have tested it. Also, alright, VNav? No, that's nav, LNav, yeah. No clue what VNav is. Is that like vertical navigation, maybe? You know, auto throttle is not going on. What's FS? Well, anyway, right, so we're just about ready for pushback, but before that, views. So in panel, I'm bringing up the Pusky util. So we'll turn the cargo. We're going to transport the cargo back inside. We'll close the doors. At least we should be closing the doors. Right, door 1, close. Then close the main exit, and the stair disappears. Door 2 is closed. Door 3, I'm presuming it's that one. There we go, stair. I don't know what GSP 1 is. Tow on. Alright, apparently it's not going to. I'm going to turn that off. I remember the first time I tested this, I turned off the parking brake because you could see the wheels were locked. As a fun fact, Kai, you might remember from yesterday's videos. Hold on, which way do I need to turn? Well, that's the runway, so Shift P, brakes, Shift P1. So this is a wide-bodied aircraft, whereas this is in the All Blacks livery of Air New Zealand. Is that the control tower? If so, well, no, that's the control tower. And you've got sort of that tail strike prevention thing at the back. It doesn't actually work, because in one of the tests I accidentally tail striked, and it didn't do anything, so that's not working. So that doesn't work, actually, so you couldn't actually just pull back until the back hits, because I think these little skids are only, they're not actually meant to be used properly. But of course, this time here is the same time as it is in New Zealand. So all the engines are, both engines are running. Let's stop the pushback and off we go. The thing is, it's so bright, I can't actually see the markings, but I can see the silhouette of the cockpit due to the light. I'm just trying to figure out where I need to be headed. Let's tune Auckland. Aegis. Hit the brakes for a second because I've completely lost track of where I'm going. Auckland Airport, Papa 1037. That's just parking. Oh no. .7 altimeter visual. ILS runway. Alright, so basically, it. Alright, oh, no, I'm going to just move.
On taxiway, on taxiway.
VFR aircraft see direction of flight. All aircraft. Let's just tune Auckland clearance, but don't actually do anything. So basically, any runway, you can take off on either one of the runway. Wait, is that 23? Hold on. So you have to get a better view of the runway.
On taxiway, on taxiway.
Nope, that's 05.
On taxiway, on taxiway.
So we're going to have to taxi along beside the runway. There, I think air traffic currently there's not much. There's an A321 and some smaller aircraft. So we are the largest aircraft in this area. And what we're going to do, as I said, is taxi along beside the runway and then at the end of the runway, turn.
On taxiway, on taxiway.
Yeah, this thing has problems when we go at.
On taxiway, on taxiway.
This thing doesn't like it when you go flight speed in, on the runway.
On taxiway, on taxiway.
Actually, no, slow.
On taxiway, on
That's a
taxiway.
helipad there.
On taxiway, on taxiway.
Wait, is this the longer runway or is that the longer runway? No, they're both roughly the same length, so it shouldn't really
On
make a difference.
taxiway, on taxiway.
It's going to be on runway 2, 3, right, flaps. Right, flaps set for takeoff, brakes enabled, set the vertical speed. Alright, let's get ready to go. Let's hold back and gun the engines at full power. Engine spooling up. Are these the runway? Are these the super bright ones? No. There we go. That's better. On. There's no point in trying to hold it back anymore because this aircraft is just going to go.
On taxiway, on
I'm
taxiway.
not on a taxiway. This is a runway. You're on a taxiway. No, I'm not on a bloody runway. Okay. Rotate. At least try to rotate. No. I do not want a tail strike. We're almost moving at 200 knots, and I can't pitch back much. Yes, we are up. Positive rate. Gear up. Flaps up. And AP. What's that? No, that's heading hold. Alright, no, that's auto throttle. I'm auto throttle on. And there we go. We're up out of New Zealand. What I'm wondering is, did it realize that what if I hit... You can see... Does this aircraft have some kind of smoke system? No, it doesn't. Yeah. It's a bit glitchy, but, I can live with that. It's not too bad. I think Igor would actually like this aircraft because the VC is decent. I have no clue what that is, but this thing beside us is. Now I should turn on altitude hold. Oh, it's heading hold. Flight level change. You're descending. If you want to climb to an altitude, you shouldn't be descending. Yeah, we're descending again over New Zealand. I will, just to be safe, set this. Like, I can't bring up the hood there. I can't bring it up, as I can't close it. Or there's just a difference between altitude hold and vertical speed hold. Hold on. Now I'm going to use vertical speed, actually, to climb up to the altitude. Alright, if I turn on VNav, hold on. Vertical speed is a bit high there, so. There we go. Figured it out. Figured it out. Where's the airport? Yeah, Lockspot is better. NZHB. I don't think that's where we took off from. Because I can't actually see where it is. You can see this is Auckland. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah, there's the airport. So that's definitely not what we're seeing. But I have no clue where the other airport is. Just quickly open the map, just to be sure we're not circling. I hope this hasn't just entered a turn. Okay, no, that's the direction. No, by the looks of it, it is doing the right thing. It's heading in the right direction. Okay guys, I'll pause this video here and I'll see you guys once we're close to San Francisco. Or maybe it's sunrise. Hold on. Is this button? Yes. Outside, top down. Because it's basically midnight in New Zealand at this time. Anyways guys, yeah, I'll see you once we descend into New Zealand. Oh yeah, I can't do anything about the no smoking and seatbelts. Off, off, taxi off. So, see you guys once we're close to San Francisco. Okay guys, we're beginning our descent into San Francisco. Wait, where is this set? Sorry. For Christ's sake. No. I want IAS. Descent to 26,000. Calm down. Keep an eye on speed. Deploy the speed brakes. Deploy them further. Then even further. Oh, that's better. We are slowly losing speed. So we are approaching San Francisco, but this is the second day of this flight real time because flight sim crashed and I only got it working quite late and I wasn't able to finish the video. I'm wondering what that means. Does that mean that is the point where we will reach the altitude we're aiming for? Or, you know, what does it mean? I think this... Either this has a 737 advanced cockpit. I don't know about that. I'm no expert. Igor can probably... What the frick? There you go. You can see the size of those engines are quite large. So I think... So this air... Hold on. Are we leveling out? No, okay. I'm making sure auto throttle and load are still on, because this thing does have a tendency to screw up. I didn't miss any transmissions, did I? No. Just please expedite your descent transmission, but, you know, there's nothing I can do about that. As you can see, this is the Star... This is also Star Alliance. And Kai actually flew in one of these aircraft, as I think I have said. You can see the New Zealand... The Air New Zealand logo on its arse. It's not bothering to throttle up. There's the handoff to Auckland Centre. Tune Auckland, contact Auckland. I'm not changing that. I did not change that. Yeah, shut up, you caution warning bastard. Yep. And track to those. Presuming we will start gaining altitude. Okay, descend and maintain 14,000. Acknowledge. Once again, negative 3,000 feet per minute. And pop the brakes. Okay, a bit further. Just a small bit further. Yep, that'll do. That's roughly keeping the speed neutral, so it's not accelerating, not decelerating. Descending, and I'm wondering if I can land this properly, because I've never actually landed one of these, and, you know, gear legs are fairly central, and, you know, even though it may look like there's that little tail strike thing, it doesn't work. In real life, there was an Austrian Airlines flight where that was a 767, not a 777 though, but it was tail dragging on that. You know, the flight continued normally. That would not be how this works. So that is... Right, I've no clue where the point is, that wheel. Yeah, so that's the point where we'll hit that altitude. Whoa, right, options to make no... This aircraft is quite fidgety, so I'm being extra careful. Turn left. Why is it not showing the heading? Seriously. Yeah, this way. Acknowledge assigned approach. 275, I think it was. Is this... 275, heading hold. That turns off LNAV, which is just basically your average nav hold. Turned on heading hold. Why is it not turning? There we go. Oh, right, that's why, okay. Then what was this hold under it? Alright, that just holds the heading. Right. Okay, I figured it out. Everything is fine. So we'll turn to that heading. I'm presuming that down there is some kind of... those are some form of power plants. Because I've no clue what they actually are. I've never... You know, I've never been to the US. Does 767 only have a flight crew of, 2? I'm no expert, you know, I've never flown on a 7. Wait, did I call this a 767? This is 777. Yeah, I've never actually flown on a wide-body aircraft. I've only flown on narrow-body, single-aisle aircraft. I've never been inside, like, you know, say in a museum. I've been inside one of them. You know, at Farnborough I probably will, because we've got a heck of a lot of aircraft there. You know, A350s, A380s, 787s. The lot. Turn right, heading 305. All instructions. I'm not sure what this thing's approach speed is, but you know, when at cruising, it needs to be pitched up quite a bit. Alright, descend to maintain. Six. Thousand. Vertical speed negative 3,000. And well, we've got a downwards facing window there. Just a bit further, it seems. 50. Yeah, that should do. It seems there's a lot of fog in this area at this time, which isn't the same time as, you know, like this would not be the same. Hold on a second, actually. Options, sim right, normal. Not pause. Get into the cockpit. Right, runway, turn off. No, those are text, I think. Strobe on. Landing lights on because we are below 10,000. Yep, so now we have our landing lights on. So see, what is that thing at the top that is kind of blocking out the clouds? Well, it's a bit glitchy, but it's not as glitchy as when we took off and we couldn't see a bloody thing. Or we couldn't see a bloody thing, we could see through the cockpit. Yeah, we definitely need a bit of further air brake action there. So that's when so it just keeps slowing down the descent, which I don't think is necessarily a good thing. Not always. I wonder if this is also... Yeah, but this is inside the fuselage. That's the main gear bay. Why did that jump back up? I really hope it's not this foggy in San Francisco, because I'm only capable of doing visual approaches, and that could be a problem if I can't see the runway. Because I don't even think this has ILS, like ILS mode. Does it? I can't see it. What's approach hold? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Acknowledge the handoff. Contact NorCal approach. Acknowledge the instruction and turn. Oh no, that's speed hold. No, speed hold is 290. So, what do you tell me to do? 345. True NorCal approach on 120.1. At 6,000, and there's a lot of fog. Click map. I'm trying to figure out well, I'm presuming that. Yeah, that's the airport we're heading for. Okay, so it's quite a big airport anyway. But you know, with that, there's 4 runways like that, so I'm not sure which one is used. Turn right, heading 015. Acknowledge. As far as we're not losing altitude with this turn. 45? You better not tell me to turn back. I mean, we're almost flying away from the airport. You know, once we hit that angle, you know, heading. 17 CL. CL, I'm presuming, is California. This is just a gravel strip. Something that wouldn't definitely not be capable of handling one of these aircraft. Sim right 4. Or at least they didn't tell me to turn back. And the weather cleared out a bit. Pause. Option sim right normal. Alright, we're too close to be time accelerating. Right, heading 10. Hold on. Heading 10. Send and maintain 3,000. 600. Pop the brakes. Not quite that much, maybe. Just that much. Is that good? I love how we're this. Alright, yeah, no, I don't have this set properly. Whoops. Acknowledge the handoff. Bit more speed brakes. True NorCal contact. Right, so that's not the airport we're going for. That is the airport we're going for. I think that's the location. Or is it actually? Yep, probably is. No, cancel. Because that's roughly where the Golden Gate is for those of you who are not familiar with San Francisco. 24 miles southeast. Turn left. Heading 30. Descend and maintain 1,000. Acknowledge approach clearance. Bring speed back to 175. Come on, speed back to 175. Descend at 3,000 feet per minute. Not 4,000, that's... And now let's brake. How are we doing? Yeah, let's brake even further and set flaps to 2. Oh, we're flying straight over another airport. I think this airport would have... Wait a second, this is a NASA base, I think. This is probably NASA's AIM. I think this is Ames, actually. This is the airport of the Ames Research Center, because you can see that blimp hangar. Or blimp, you know, more airship, Zeppelin, you know, that type of aircraft. And you can see... Well, the thing is, you know, what runway? Runway 28 left, so I'm presuming that will be that one there, roughly. But I still don't have visual. You know. What altitude are we at? Oh god, yeah, I should definitely... Is there more flaps? Because if there are more flaps, I would like them. Request airport direction. I thought I told you to feck off and pull in. Because, I mean, we're about to stall. What the Alright, pull this up. It's 10 o'clock, 18 miles. Right, now I'm going to take over control, which disables the autopilot, VNAV off, auto throttle on. Yep, okay, auto throttle is still functioning. Seriously, where's the airport? I'm confused now. Because by this time the airport should definitely have loaded in. Like, seriously, unless I'm... Oh, is that the airport over there? Seriously. I'm going to get aligned there. Just look up. Well, let's just do a bit of trimming to slow down our descent. Or, you know. So we're lined up. Just open map view. Oh, okay. So it's not there. So we're fine. Okay. I was just a bit confused. There's quite a lot of aircraft here. There's several 747s. Oh, that's a 737. 3. Yeah, approach is not the time to be looking at these things. But we are lined up. No, we are not. KSFO. We are ascending, and I do not wish to be ascending, so I'm going to trim the aircraft. Yeah, there's a bridge here. Actually, yeah, just world map. Yes, I am actually just slightly off approach, so... I also have to adjust the... Yep, there's the runway, right. I've got visual off the runway. Also, still request airport direction. That's more to request airport direction. 11 miles, right, gear down. Okay. That's going to decrease the max speed we're about to fly at. Okay, we're a bit too low, so I'll pitch up a bit. And see the 6 bogey landing gear there? Or 6 wheel land. 6 gear, or 6 wheel, whatever you call it. Just a 6 tire bogey. Not 6 bogey, the bogey is the entire assembly there. I really hope that Learjet gets down quickly. Because I do not want to have to be breathing down that Learjet's arse. Or the neck, whatever you want to call it. So Air New Zealand is a member of Star Alliance. I did not know that. And to some that would be some quite useless information if they do not know what Star Alliance was. There's Alcatraz, I think. Oh, there, that island's Alcatraz, I believe. It is unnerving that I'm this close. Okay, never mind. Let's say it is unnerving that I'm this close to the airport. And that I haven't gotten landing clearance. But I have gotten landing clearance. And also I'm about to disengage the auto throttle. That did disengage it, yeah? That did disengage. Auto throttle disconnect. Well, disconnect, I think. By the looks of it, that's the term that is used quite often. Right, now I'm just now I'm gliding, and the aircraft's nose is dropping quite a lot. So trim up, trim up, trim up. Whoa, that was quite a harsh pull-up there. Is this... Yes. Like, is this spot or log stop? Because if it's spot, then it's quite an easier way of doing it. Right. Engines on. We're coming in a bit too low. And I think this runway will give us a bit more leg room, so to speak. That has become one of my catchphrases, I think. We are still a bit too slow, and we're too high. And I've cut the engines, we're too high. Thing is, you undershoot, you end up in the water. And that's not good even in FSX. You know, this is not a steep... Oh, son of a... Thank God we're this close, so I actually have visual of the runway. Gunning the engines. And it's just gone now. Yeah, I'll call that a decent landing. There we go, we are down at San Francisco. Pretty much on the center line, so I'm getting better at my landings. No ABS by the looks of it. Exit runway when able. Right, we can close those. Close the reversers. Flaps up. Alright, we're going to turn off here. There's a 747 Orbit Airlines there. On Orbit Airlines 747. There's another one, Northwest. That's. Oh, I'm trying to remember the names of these fictional airlines. It told me to exit the runway when able. That's what I'm doing. I'm turning next taxiway. Turn. Well, say goodbye to that sign. Never mind. Acknowledge ground handoff. You can see what I mean by the... Oh, does this thing have two tail strike prevention things? Just hold on. So, tune San Francisco ground. No, that's just a fin. Okay. What's the point of having two? Request taxi to the gate. Test the gate. Delta 12 using taxiway. Foxtrot Bravo. I have no clue what J is. Alpha. Acknowledge the taxi clearance. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay.
On taxiway, on taxiway.
I'm sure that might be a bit cheaty, but Also, we are on the grass, but you know, this is an aircraft. It just landed at several. It just landed at several
0, 1,
hundred miles
right.
per hour. It can handle that. Hold on. Rear wheel steering. Now that's just awesome. Wait, just keep a close eye on those rear gear. I've never seen that. Like, I've seen a 747 mod have that, but then, you know, the entire gear assembly turn, not just that one. Okay, at least we don't have to taxi far.
Left.
However, we do have to cross a run. Well, we have to cross two runways, but we crossed one already. But I don't think there are any aircraft on approach. Oh yeah, I should probably turn on taxi. Turning on runway, turn off, look what that is. Taxi. Yep. And to the left. Right, no, that's actually to the right. I don't know my directions, leave me alone. Brakes. So that's our gate. No jetway, but that's okay because this thing has stairs. Now it has an animation. It has animated stuffs. Yes, I said stuffs because I can say that. Even though I am personally a grammar Nazi, so who knows? Igor claims he is, but he isn't. I wonder if he actually he usually just only watches maybe the takeoff and landings. So this should be interesting if he hears this, because this is taxiing. Yeah. Brakes. Don't. Okay, slow back. Slow back. And now turn it on. Okay, shut up. Everything is off, everything is off. Throttle quadrant. Off, off. We're on the ground, it doesn't matter. And let's turn off the lights also. Yep, everything is off. Let's look at the front of the engines. Have they completely spooled down? Not completely, but almost. So that's good enough for me. Are they spooling back up again? Seriously, are they spooling back up? No, they aren't. Okay. Views. Panel. Busky util. I don't know what GSV1 is, but anyway. Have the stairs on. So, open door 1. I don't know what CT is. Alright, yeah. I now remember what it is. Door 2. Oh wait, no, that's... Door 2 is the cargo. Cargo 1. So that unloads the cargo. That's what that does. Yeah, mate, I didn't tell you to come. I didn't ask for you. Right, door 2 open. Now turn on the CTs. And there you go. Oh no, that's catering actually. I've now figured out what CT is. So we don't need catering, I mean we just landed. But anyways guys, that was a flight from Auckland to San Francisco with a Boeing 777-300ER. I'm Balltrain25, goodbye.